What's going on, Jeromes? So today, at historic TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill, first day of Vikings-Patriots joint practices, getting it home. And of course, Kevin O'Connell, very familiar with the Patriots. Brian Flores, very familiar with the Patriots. Gonna be good times. Also, some old Vikings friends are on the Patriots. Also, Tyrese Robinson. Forgot about him. Yeah. But Dobbs, Diggs, Garrett Bradbury, I can't wait. Javon Hargrave just bench press Garrett Bradbury straight in Drake May's lap. It's going to be good. Vidarian Lowe, Kairos Tonga, Jaquilin Roy on IR, the marvelous Marcus Epps, as well as John Parker Romo. It feels good. Feels good to see some familiar faces. Worn out places, but we got 10 things that we're looking for at Vikings joint practices over these next 2 days. Number one, how's JJ look, right? Because, yes, JJ going against the Flores defense every single day is great. Iron sharpens iron, that whole thing. But also, the Patriots defense is no slouch either. And Milton Williams, a free agent. Also, I've been paying attention to the Patriots, so I don't know who's dinged up or not. So it's whatever. Gonzo going to be in that mix. Didn't Gonzo get dinged up? I don't know. But either way, Patriots defense is legit. Love and respect Mike Vrabel as well. And just seeing what he can do in 11 out 11s, scrimmage situations, whatever they want to do over these next couple days, because probably not going to see him in preseason. So let's see it when the heat is on and when it counts. Let's do it up. Next up, number two, sticking with quarterback, is quarterback 2 solved? So Slinging Sam Howell, maybe he was just asked thank you early on because it was Florida's defense, right? But he looked good in preseason, making some throws. Arm talent is certainly there, taking care of the rock a little bit more, which is good. Max Brosmer, I like it. We need to keep him on the 53, obviously ahead of Brett Rippenass. But can we put the quarterback 2 questions to bed? Like, do you feel confident with Howell and Brosmer in the mix as your 2 backups? Or do the Vikings have to go fish? Do the Vikings have to go pick up a veteran backup, trade for one, look for one at the deadline? Don't know. All right, so that's going to be answered in these next couple of days and the preseason game. Next, number 3, can the Vikings wide receivers step up? So Rondale Moore injury stinks. All right. And also Addison has the 3-game suspension. So beyond Jefferson and Naylor, who else can step up? We're talking about Lucky Jackson, Deshaun Jones, Ty Felton, Thayer Thomas, Dante Fleming's had a nice preseason and training camp, Silas Bolden, Tim Jones. Like, who can step up and separate? Because like we said, Patriots secondary pretty damn good. So it's going to be a lot of fun in 1-on-1 spots, 7-on-7, 11-on-11s. There you go. Next up, number 4, does Darrisaw take all the 11 reps? And also, in that same vein, what about Will Fries? What about Ryan Kelly? Because, it would be great to have the entire first-team offensive line together in these game situations in 11-11s, because most of them are not, actually, probably all of them except for Jackson are not going to play in the 2 preseason games. Hell, Jackson might not even play either. But it would be good to see Darrisaw, Jackson, Kelly, Fries, O'Neal as one unit, and how they do against the very solid Patriots pass rush as well. Christian Barmore back from some health scares. Milton Williams coming on in. Kairos Tonga, old friend. We got Keon White, as well as Harold Landry III, former Texans. Former Titan, excuse me. Caleb Chasen, former LSU star. Let's go, man. It's gonna be good. Next, number 5. Can the pass rush rattle Drake Maye? All right, because the Patriots offensive line, they got some pieces. Love and respect Mike Onwenu, Michigan alum. Hail to he got paid. Morgan Moses, the veteran ageless wonder. Will Campbell, the rookie, who we'll talk about in a sec. Jared Wilson, we liked him coming out of Georgia. And then, of course, Bradbury. And then the swing back up there is Cole Strange. So, the Vikings should be able to make some hay. Right, and it's one thing doing it against your own squad, but how about someone else, right? So the Patriots, can the Vikings get heat on Drake Maye? Of course, Drake Maye is very familiar with jumping Josh McCown, coached him in high school and all that stuff, and also we remember him last year from the draft process. Vikings had a crush, but the Patriots are like, no, we're not trading. All right, but getting heat on him, have him make mistakes, have him throw a meatball or two, it's going to be good. In that same vein, number 6, containing and TreVeyon. So it kind of sucks that TreVeyon Henderson busted out in that first preseason game, had that kick return, as well as busted off a couple long runs, because he was my fantasy dark horse. And I think that he will be the Patriots running back 1 in not so short of order, because Ramondre Stevenson, but Henderson, he's a great running back, great inside, outside zone, in between the tackles, outside as well. Has that speed, plus receiver, great pass blocker as well. So he will be the Patriots' 3-down running back, right? And also, how do the Vikings defense respond to someone like that? Someone like a Jahmyr Gibbs, perhaps? So Henderson could be, the fill-in for that. And the Vikings, because the Vikings were good against the run last year, but also they gutted the defensive line in favor of pass rush. So how does this unit respond against the run? How does this unit respond against a 3-down back with quickness like a TreVeyon Henderson, like a Jahmyr Gibbs, like Pace Cashman outside? How about that? Edge contain, pass rush. Can we get a decent rush against the run as well? Lots of moving parts. Next up, number 7. Is Will Campbell legit? So Will Campbell got knocked for having short arms in the draft process. The pride of LSU. He's trying to establish himself as a quality left tackle. I think that he will, but also there's going to be a baptism by fire, because you are going to get Jonathan Gennard, you are going to get Andrew Van Ginkel, you're just going to get heat all up in your face, and we'll see. We'll see if it's sink or swim for Campbell during these 2 practices, because I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Well, we'll see. Next up, number 8 for the Vikings. Can the corners cover? Because the Patriots have a really deep and unique wide receiver room. So, of course, Stephon Diggs, Matt Collins doesn't wear shoes. Sure. Demario Douglas working on the slot. Kendrick Bourne coming over from San Francisco. Cat Williams, who big fan of in the draft, as well as Kashawn Booty. Plus, you have Jalen Polk up in that mix. Javon Baker, last year, two of last year's mid-round picks. So, they got a lot of talent. A lot of guys who can get separation, so it's going to be a big test for the cornerback room. And can Dwight Newton-McLaughlin get back to where he once belonged? What about Okudah? What about Rodgers? What about Mekhi Blackman? What about Zamiah Vaughn? What about Jay Ward and Khalif Halassi? Do they get some corner reps in as well, or definitely will on the one-on-one? So it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a challenging spot in one-on-one 7s as well as in 11s. Next up, number 9. Punt returner. So with Rondale Moore going down, who's going to establish themselves as the punt returner when they run third phase in this, as well as the 2 preseason games? I still like Silas Bolden. I think that he will have a chance to solidify a spot on the rooster, as well as get that punt return spot. So we'll see. Lastly, number 10, Will the Thrilled. All right, so will he be thrilled? Right, because he redeemed himself in practice last week, did well in the preseason game, but we're not too far removed from a handful of misses every single practice. Now, he could have been working on something, sure, but how are you working on, hey, how close can I get it to the post without missing? Yeah. But also, what's interesting is that, hey, Will the Thrill struggles in joint practices this week. John Parker Romo is kicker number 2 on the Patriots behind second-round pick Borgas from the UB and the U. So how about if Reichert struggles, John Parker Romo just stays? He knows where the home locker room is. So there you go. Anyways, that's it. That's it. Vikings-Patriots joint practice, 10 things we're looking for over these next couple days. Let us know your thoughts. Our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best thing to do. Skol, production value.